spicy and delicious crab curry, and you won't believe how flavorful this crab curry is. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's make a rich and spicy crab curry together. Look at this crab closely. See how thick and meaty it is? That's exactly what we want for a rich and flavorful curry. When buying crabs, always try to choose ones that feel heavy for the size and have firm shells, because this usually means they are full of good, juicy and fleshy. When the crab has plenty of flesh like this, it absorbs all the spices beautifully and makes the curry incredibly delicious. I am now cutting the crabs into small pieces so they cook evenly and absorb all the flavors of the curry. Breaking them into pieces also helps the spices and masala to get inside the shell while cooking. And as you cut them, you can already see how fresh and meaty these crabs are. And look at this leg here. See how thick and full of flesh it is. That's exactly what makes the curry rich and delicious. These are all the ingredients we need to make this rich and flavorful crab curry. Heat some oil in a pan, then add the mustard seeds and let them splutter. And this is the base that brings out a wonderful aroma for the curry. Now add the sliced onions and slit green chilies to the pan. Saute them well until the onions turn soft and translucent, releasing a lovely aroma. Once the onions are almost done, add the chopped ginger and garlic. Saute everything well until it turns slightly golden brown and the raw smell completely disappears. And this step is very important because it builds the base flavor of the curry and it gives a rich, delicious taste. Once the onions are golden brown, it's time to add the spices, the red chili powder, coriander powder and turmeric powder, and mix everything well so the masalas roast properly. And this step is very important as it brings out the rich color, deep aroma and full of flavor to the curry. Now the masalas are roasted well and the spices have released this beautiful aroma. It's time to add the chopped tomatoes. The tomatoes will soften in the heat, releasing its natural juices, and it's a perfect base for your curry. And they bring a gentle tanginess, a slight sweetness, and help balance the strong flavors of the spices. Once the tomatoes are sauteed well and have turned soft and pulpy, it's time to add fresh curry leaves and salt. The curry leaves will release the aroma into hot masala, adding a beautiful fragrance and authentic flavor to the curry. Now saute again everything so that the flavors combine perfectly. Then add water and mix well, adjusting the consistency of the gravy. This step helps the masala cook evenly and prepares the base for the crab to absorb all those rich spices. Let the curry cook gently on low to medium flame, and this allows all the spices to blend and the flavors to deepen and the gravy becomes rich and thick. Let it simmer so that the aroma builds and the taste becomes even more intense. Once the gravy begins to boil, it's the perfect time to add the cleaned and cut crab pieces to the masala. Carefully place the crab into the hot curry so that it absorbs all the rich flavors. As it cooks, the crab will release its natural sweetness, which blends beautifully with the spices and the tangy tomato paste. Gently mix to ensure every piece is coated well with the masala. And this step is important because the crab needs to cook in the gravy to become tender, juicy and packed with flavor. Make sure the gravy reaches all the corners and nothing sticks to the bottom. After giving it a gentle stir, cover the lid and let it cook on a medium flame. This helps the crab cook evenly and allows all the spices to infuse deeply, making the curry flavorful and perfectly balanced. While the crab is cooking, make sure to stir in gently in between. This helps to prevent the masala from sticking to the bottom. Stir carefully so that the crab pieces remain intact, and this step keeps the curry smooth, rich and perfectly balanced. Now cover the lid again and let the crab cook completely until it is fully done. If the gravy looks too watery, increase the flame to high for about 2 minutes and let it reduce. This will thicken the curry and give it a perfect rich consistency. Now the gravy has reduced beautifully and reached the perfect consistency. It's time to add the thick coconut milk. Pour it gently and mix well on low flame. The coconut milk adds a rich creaminess, smooth texture, and a subtle sweetness that balances the spices perfectly. It enhances the flavor and also softens the heat, transforming the curry into a creamy crab curry. Let it simmer gently so that the flavors blend without splitting the coconut milk. To enhance the flavor even more, add a few fresh curry leaves, and then it's time to add the tadka. Pour the hot tamarind gently over the curry, and this will instantly elevate the taste and add an extra depth of flavor. The sizzling tadka brings richness. Just look at this. Doesn't it look absolutely delicious? The rich color, the thick gravy, and the creamy texture make this crab curry so tempting. The spices, the tomatoes, and the coconut milk have blended beautifully to create this perfect balance of flavor. The aroma itself is irresistible, and the curry looks so hearty and comforting. This is ready to be served hot with rice, and every bite is going to be packed with amazing taste. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos.